Sienna homeowners, you want to know the value of your home, want to know what's going to happen in 2024 for the real estate market in Sienna? Check out this video. Here we go. All right, Sienna, it is Ryan Adams with the Adams Group at Compass. It is the beginning of the year and it is time for a monthly market update. Let's jump into it. All right, so 2023, let's just overall look at the year. It was a pretty crazy year. We started out with rates that were in the 4s and 5s and ended is topping out a little over 8%. Experts are suggesting that at this point, we're probably gonna bounce between probably 6.25 to 6.75 for the first quarter. And then after that, we should see it slowly decrease throughout the year, potentially getting into the 5s. That's a potential. But let's look at Sienna, dive right into what's actually been happening. How is the interest rate just one of the biggest factors that's affecting the market? How is that affecting and how does that play out for you as a homeowner? And what does that look like for you? All right, first off, what we're gonna basically do is we're gonna look from January 23 to January 24, compare kind of the numbers then to where they're at now, and then go from there. So if we look at active listings, we are up actually almost 10%, 9.3% with 187 homes at the time we're filming this on the market, which is good if you're a buyer because you have a lot more options to pick from. But if you look at that from a standpoint of inventory, we're actually still pretty low. Sienna, I think we're now at 12,000 homes and you've only got 187 on the market. So not a lot to choose from. And most of those are eaten up by new construction, which if you know new construction, most new construction right now is zoned to Crawford High School. And so that means like anyone who wants a new home, Ridgepoint probably is not gonna be an option for them. That's why resale is actually doing much better prospectively than new construction. Let's look at days to sell. How long does it take to sell a home in Sienna right now? The average days is 42 days. I took out new construction because there's a lot of variables with that. You know, they'll post it before it's actually ready to close, could sit longer, whatever. So we've just looked at resale. It's taken just a little over a month to sell a home. So still pretty quick. Again, I believe that's because of the inventory. And then if you look at things, and we've talked about this before, they're actually helping homes sell well. Location is huge. Lot sizes, what do you have? The amenities in your backyard. Pools are really helping it. I mean, pools are up year over year in price, and you would not normally expect that. I'm not telling you to go build a pool, but I am saying those are what's helping sell homes and keep those resale values up. What's the average sales price? We were expecting, a lot of people are expecting because interest rates go up, less transactions happened last year, about 25% less transactions happened last year than 2022. And average sales price is at 508 all over Sienna, and that's down just 2%. Now, that's year over year. We'll have to look at, you know, at the end of 2024, we'll be able to look at 2023 and compare the whole year to see how do those prices hold up. What I would tell you is actually from a resale standpoint, home prices are still holding really, really well. I mean, in fact, last week we had a home who someone had purchased that home just less than a year ago. They bought it at like 505. We ended up going under contract at 570. So they made $70,000 in a year. Didn't have a pool, by the way. If you'd like to know what that home is, I'll be glad to share it with you later. But bottom line is that some homes are still increasing in value, and we're gonna continue to see that because the inventory, I know it's up right now 10%, but realistic historically, it is down. All right, last thing we're gonna look at is how many total homes have sold. In January from 2023 to 2024, we had just 29 homes sell last year, which is actually crazy enough, but it's up 7% of where it was last year. That being said, overall, the market in Sienna is really good. It's a really good balanced market. Let me give you some quick averages on square footage and then I'll let you guys get to it. All right, let's get in some square footages. I'm gonna do this by price point, so maybe help you out. Basically take the square footage of your home, make sure you know that. That does not include garages, casitas, things like that. This is all interior. Here it is. If you're priced under 400,000, maybe that's your market value. Price per square foot is about 157 a square foot. If you're between the 400 to 700 window, that's 165 a square foot, 700,000 to $1 million, 182 a square foot, and the million plus, which there was only 10 of those sold last year in Sienna, that is $238 a square foot. All this, again, depends size, location, all of that, but this is the average. If you would like a specific valuation on your home to know what it would sell for in today's market, no pressure, no strings attached, feel free to reach out, shoot us a DM, comment, whatever. We would love to help you. And as always, if I can be any help or resource to you, we have other great realtors here in Sienna, but if I can help you in any way, please let me know. This is Ryan Adams. We'll see you next time on the Sienna Market Report.